the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like Kung Fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it.
Seen South Hobart defeating Zebras 2-1. So that will be played also on the Queen's birthday Monday. That will be the under-20 statewide cup. Olympia FC Warriors versus South Hobart. Here we have the zebra and the warrior. Okay, I want a clean fight. How you going? Hey, how's things, you what? So let me ask the zebra, what's the score today? What's the prediction?
Prediction? Just going to lose, that's all.
Olympia's going to lose. Okay, that's a good prediction. And the warrior? 4-0. Olympia! Okay, there you go. That's more Fanny. Both teams have gone into the sheds. We have exactly 9 minutes to kick off, ladies and gentlemen, so stay tuned.
Well, welcome to KGV Football Park. Looking forward to a fantastic Lakoseljac semi-final between two of the heavyweights of Tasmanian football, the Hobart Zebras and Olympia FC Warriors. Andrew Cooling has gone home unwell, so it's Glenn McNeil here and my good friend Wiggo. We're going to run through the commentary today and enjoy a fantastic game, I hope.
Fingers crossed. I think it should be a cracker. I think it should probably be a little bit more even than yesterday ended up being. Bit of a surprise result in the end yesterday in terms of the overwhelming scoreline that the Knights had in the end. So
Look, I don't think whoever wins today, it's going to be a fantastic game in a few weeks. The final with the Knights involved, they certainly, whoever they meet, will certainly know that they've been in a very tough physical match, because they were certainly ruthless last night and put Launceston City to the sword, who are, fair to say, I think were pretty disappointed with the showing they put on, but Knights I thought were excellent last night.
They certainly were. They finished all their chances, really. I think they only had 8 shots on target all game and put 6 of them in the back of the net. So if they can carry that sort of form through in a few weeks' time, they'll give themselves every chance of pulling out a surprise result and qualifying for the FFA Cup.
Absolutely, and wouldn't it be a fairy tale for the Knights to get through to the FFA Cup? And I'm sure with a second-tier club, the amount of exposure they'd get on a national stage would just be quite amazing.
Yeah, definitely. Be probably one of the best storylines you'll see coming out of Tassie soccer for a while, if they manage to do the lot.
Absolutely. So now getting on to today's match, 2 of the heavyweights, the powerhouses of Tasmanian football. Olympia FC Warriors, new coach Kenny Weston, a new player from England, an Irish lad. He'll be on making his debut today, and obviously a new coach for Zebras as well in David Smith, being flown down from Melbourne. It's going to be very interesting. What do you think?
Yeah, I haven't heard a lot about the Olympia's new signing in McCarthy. Who's he coming to replace? I can't see the difference in that lineup.
Yeah, look, I believe he'll be playing he'll play the holding midfield role. From all accounts, I have seen some video from when he was playing in England, and he played in very high level there. He's not the tallest or biggest lad, but I'm sure we'll see some pinpoint passing and free kicks and set pieces. He's very, very good. So it's going to be interesting to see how he goes in the cauldron and the pressure that I'm sure Zebras will apply. All right, let's run through the starting lineup for Olympia. We'll start with Shane Cartwright, Jacob Cole, Lucas Hill, Thomas Little, James McCarthy, the new guy, the new boy, Nicholas Mearns, Mark Ortman, Jacob Sklina, Hugh Undy, Jake Vandermeer, Warren Wadawu. On the bench, Brayton Allen, Thomas Bellini, Shay Hickey, Mitch Stalker and Paul Stevens. For Zebras, Christopher Downs, Cullen Griffin coming in. Obviously Jaden Hay unable to make the match today. Nicholas Gronwald has had a stellar season so far this year. Luke Hugersluke, the big man, Imran Lewis, Adam McEwen, Marcello Mercury, Jordan Muller, Matthew Sanders, Luke Warrener. And the subs, James Ackley, John Booger, Jake French and Teddy Kadisha. And who do you think will be the player that changes the game today? Here we go.
That's a good question. I think the width of this ground probably suits Olympia more than their home ground. I can understand why Kenny was keen to switch venues. I suspect that they'll probably find a little bit more room down the flanks than they would at home, that's for sure. So look for Woz, and who's going to be playing the other wing?
So certainly Woz
Dundee starting.
Will be on the right-hand side.
Dundee will go the other wing then.
Yes, yeah. Just double check here, Mearns. Yeah, definitely Hugh Undy will be your other wide player.
So those boys will probably look to exploit in behind, especially with Hay not playing. So it's a little bit probably have an easier time than they normally would without him in the starting 11 for Zebras. So think those two guys will have a pretty big impact in terms of the supply they put in for Glenorchy.
The referee's on green
And then
time.
he only needs half a sniff and he'll put it in the back of the net. So
Yeah, isn't he special? To be fair, probably one of the best strikers we've seen around in this league for a while, and probably the best striker that Olympia has seen for many years. He's a class act, both on and off the pitch from all accounts. So I certainly think he'll be he could be a real turning point for Olympia, a match changer, no doubt about that.
then on the flip side, you've got Matty Sanders as well, who's also just as quality. Give him half a sniff and he'll also put him in the back of the net. So they want to stick reasonably tight to him and not give him too much space if he gets a ball. I haven't seen Zebras play the last couple of weeks, so I'm not sure whether they've changed their style at all since Sav finished up there.
Welcome to the
So
second
they used to play a pretty
Lakoseljac
long
Cup.
ball style of game, and it's going to be interesting to see whether they, as we pause for George and his loud microphone, to see whether they switch it up a bit and start knocking it around a bit shorter. And they've definitely got the cattle to play that style of game. There's no reason why they shouldn't try and knock it about a bit more.
Absolutely agree with you there, and from all accounts, David Smith has brought more of a passing game to the Zebras. They certainly have the quality for that style of game, so it's going to be very interesting. And like you say, Matt Sanders, he could be very influential in this match today. And his understanding with Luke Hoogersloot and Adam McEwen, I think, is going to be vital for them. So it's going to be an enthralling match, and we can't wait to see what unfolds.
And as per the norm, I think that Olympia have to be wary of giving away free kicks anywhere within sort of 40 metres of the goals, because you've got Hughie that gets on the end of those, and Downs puts them wherever he wants to, really. So
Christopher Downs, number 1.
Absolutely, and that would be my game plan, is at any set piece to be looking to find Luke Hoogersloot.
Number 2, Teddy Kadisha. Number 8, Imran Lewis. Number 14, Adam McEwen. Number 21, Marcello McCurdy. Number 6, Jordan Muller. Number 15, Matthew Pache. Number 17, Matthew Sanders. Number 9, Dwayne Walsh. And number 12, Luke Warner. Coach for Hobart Zebras today is David Smith.
he's certainly not wrong about the stature of the new man. He's probably the shortest man on the field.
He is. There's not much of him, but from all accounts, very clever with his passing and his range.
Number 9, Shane Cartwright. Number 22, Jacob Cole. Number 4, Shane Hickey. Number 2, Lucas Hill. Number 19, Thomas Little. Number 14, James McCarthy. Number 6, Nicholas Manns. Number 15, Mark Orphan. Number 18, Jacob Sklinner. Number 1, Mitchell Stalker. Number 3, Paul Stevens. Number 13, Hugh Undy. Number 8, Jake Vandermeer. And number 7, Warren Wadawi. Coach of Hobart of Olympia FC Warriors, Kenny Weston.
As we take the toss.
All pleasantries are taken care of, ladies and gentlemen, and we shall await a kick-off. May the best team win, and may the best team be Olympia.
As always, the enigmatic president of Olympia stirring up the crowd as best he can, but looking forward to this. For those who've just tuned in, Andrew Cooling is unwell, and we've got Wiggo and Glenn McNeil jumping in, and we're going to muddle our way through and
Attempt to save the day.
Absolutely. So looking forward to this, though. This is a mouth-watering match. The two heavyweights, the powerhouse of Tasmanian football, and Olympia to take the kick-off, kicking right to left. Anticipating the start of this to be pretty frenetic. It's that's interesting. Warren Wadawu in the right back, the number 2 position. That's something you don't see too often. And Jake Van der May out wide left. That is an interesting move by new coach Kenny Weston.
Just wonder how comfortable Warren's going to be out there on the right at the back.
Absolutely, that is a surprise move by the new coach, but let's see if it pays dividends. And I'd like to welcome the Olympia president, George Mamarcus, to the microphone, jumping in, giving us a hand while Andrew Cooling has gone home unwell. The voice of FFT Tasmania is not the best, so he's gone home. So welcome, George. And how do you think it'll play out today?
Well, firstly, thank you for the invite of putting the mics on Glenn and Mark. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Hard shoes to fill with Andrew missing, I think. He does a wonderful job with the live stream, and I'm just happy to fill in and see how we go. Regarding the teams today, I think it's pretty evenly matched. And, we'll see what unfolds.
Eaglesleep picks up in midfield. Burns is going hard there.
Hard
fair tackle that.
Yes, absolutely. But he made him know he was in the game.
There'll be no quarter given today, that's for sure. It'll be tough going in there, and that'll be.
Yugi looks like he's pulled up a little bit sore from the challenge as well. He's got a little bit of a limp on.
Interesting. That could prove critical in the towards the end of the game if it festers.
I'm sure the Zebras balls will be hoping that he just runs that off, and there's just a little contact kind of
most likely
soreness at this stage. But
yeah, that'll be the case most likely. Seems to be moving freely now.
Burns switches to Wadawe, who moves forward. Looks for Glenorchy.
Wadawe is pushing high for a right back.
He certainly is. There's a lot of space back there for McEwen to run into if he picks it up.
A searching ball into the 6-yard box, cleaned up, and Jordan Muller to clean up there.
Sort of a goal kick, I think.
Out for a goal kick, yeah. So this is interesting. The new man for Olympia, James McCarthy, out in the wide right midfield position, and Wadawu behind him. It's an interesting move. From all accounts, his passing range is very good, so we're looking forward to it.
He hits a good, solid, hard ball, I can tell you. I was watching him at training through the week. And what will be interesting is if he gets an opportunity outside the 18-yard box. He's reasonably good on the free kick, I can tell you that.
And Lucas Hill with the ball now, and talking about a class act, there's
searching ball.
None better than Lucas Hill. Certainly brings stability to the Olympia defence.
I'm interested to see whether McCurry's taking his own goal kicks now that Sav's gone. I think that was a strategy they went to get the ball as far up the field as they could at one stage, and I haven't seen them play since. I don't know if they're still doing it.
It's interesting because the young fellow that was a pretty good goal kick there.
Hoogersloot with the ball, and it doesn't really test out Jacob Cole.
Thomas Little on the break, a nice ball through to Undy. Dwayne Walsh defending off, Jordan Muller chasing. Undy does a pirouette.
Great movement by Scalina.
Safely into the hands of the keeper.
End-to-end stuff at the moment.
Yes, not much midfield play.
No.
There's Wadawu again pushing high for a right back. He's finding Scalina in the middle on the out. Ooh.
Sean Cartwright, McEwen on his tail, beautifully turned out to Wadawu again. Not really, I don't think McCarthy's really seen the ball too much yet. And they'll be looking to get him involved, I'm sure.
It's a bit of an errant pass there from Hill.
Dwayne Walsh bombing on as he does.
Nice ball by McEwen out to the right.
Thomas Little trying to chase him down.
Guernsey dropping back there.
He's done a fair bit of work to get back so far early in this game.
He did.
Who's just catching the back of Ortman there. I think he felt that a little bit as well. But he's certainly a good up-and-coming player, young Ortman. Come through the NTC system, and I think he'll be a star of the future.
Yes, he got many opportunities in 2016 under Coach McNeil, and he's all the better for it here in 2017, no doubt.
Glenorchy with the ball, finds feet.
Sanders, Hooksloot.
Goes into McEwen. McEwen hits back for Muller. Was looking for options, and hasn't got a whole lot going forward, so he looks back to Griffin. Plays it back to Lewis, and Lewis is looking long at this stage, and he's just burnt possession there, and Cole picks it up.
Yeah, straight ball, straight through to the keeper.
Game pretty even thus far, with no opportunities yet to go.
Coming Griffin for a searching ball to Sanders. Nothing much of it. And both teams trying to feel each other out here at the moment.
Yes, there's still a little bit of nerves, I think, and just trying to settle down a bit and get into the football. Oh, dangerous cross there. Goalkeeper had it under control.
Cartwright using his big frame again. It's certainly a big feature of his game. He's a bustling player.
Yeah, make no bones about it, Cartwright was given instructions to boss the midfield today with Mearns, and we'll just see if it pans out. I kind of feel like Eddie Maguire here, you know, giving the bias call, but I'm trying very hard not to, Mark and Glenn.
You're going fine so far, George.
Oh, Walsh nearly pinches it.
Really mixed up. Ortman, nice flick out to Undy on the left. Found Glenor, nice link-up play. Cullen Griffin
tackle.
Here's the new man.
Get a quick look at him. Pops it back to Wadawe. Wadawe plays it in for Glenorchy, but it's cleared there by Lewis, and I think it's kept in by Greenwell just, so he's going to look to build from the back now. Pumps it long for Sanders to run onto, and Sanders has done reasonably well there to almost control it with his head.
Very, very open spaces out on the field there.
Oh, here he is. He's cutting
Nice
now.
ball.
It's good enough.
Bit overhit there from Ortman.
I think Undy lost sight of that. Could have done better. Surfers appear to have started with three at the back, Glenn.
Casual as you like from Jake van der May.
Yes, it was like that.
Ortman though gives it away. Cal Griffin is searching for Adam McEwen.
Ooh, it's a dangerous spot to give away free against the Zebras, that's for sure. Expect to see Downs over the top of it, and he'll be looking for Hugelsloot, no doubt.
This is what they do best. There's no doubt about it. This is the Zebras scored many goals this year off this kind of situation with a dead ball spot 20 metres away from the edge of the 18-yard box.
He's had some success, Chris Downs, this year with his set pieces. So what can he produce now?
He's knocked into the box, easily taken by the keeper.
Much too long for
he breaks
any
McCarthy
there.
out there on the right. McCarthy's got the ball going down the right wing. Just searching ball. Hits Glenor on the feet. No, Hugh Undy, excuse me. Just wasn't good enough to bring it down.
Ball into Mearns. Plays away faces, very good. Tom Little, another product of NTC.
Turn.
Look at this for a turn. Oh, what a class act this guy is. Run wild, tough as ever, cleans up.
It was a nice turn by Glenor. Lovely turn. Olympia just getting into the game now. Finding link-up passes.
Oh, Jordan Muller wins possession from Mearns.
Pretty wasteful going forwards at this stage, the Zebras. And just trying to rush things a bit too much when they do get possession.
Nice
Middle
ball
picks out McCarthy on the far side. McCarthy knocks back to Wadawi. Moto plays inside for Cartwright. Cartwright hits a diagonal ball out to Undy.
Cullen Griffin out to pressure.
Have a dig. He has had a dig and it's just over the top there. First shot of the game for Olympia.
Yes, first shot in anger there.
Didn't trouble the keeper at all. Went into the crowd and now it's a goal kick.
Interesting comparing the game, how it started so far today to last night's match. They're two very different styles in this game.
Absolutely, the last night's game started at a frenetic pace,
Absolutely.
I can tell you. And Launceston City could easily have been 1-0 up after the first 30 odd seconds, and would have been a whole different ball game, I think. But well, as they say, that's history, and now we're trying to create more history here today at KG5.
Ortman plays to Undy. Wins possession, cuts in. Scalina hovering, trying to pounce.
Christopher Downs just...
It's a goal kick.
It's a goal kick.
Looked like it came off down so short there.
I
But
thought it did, yeah.
Yeah.
have another look at it on the screen.
Replay there.
Oh,
That's clearly
unless it was
Downs.
unless it's a foul.
I think it's a foul. I think
Yeah,
Scalina fouled him in the box. So Zebra's trying to play out from the back.
Oh,
Don't see this very often. We'll just see how good they are at it.
yeah, good touch by Griffin there. Cushioned it down nicely for Lewis. They really should be looking for Sanders' feet a bit more often rather than his head.
He hasn't had much of a touch so far, Mark.
But they keep trying to play it to his head, and I mean, it's a bit tricky to get anything done when the balls are at your ears rather than at your feet.
Correct.
He's probably one of the best target men in the league if you play it to his feet, though.
Absolutely. There's a bit of chatter around the league of who's the best striker in the league right now, Sanders or Scalina. And for me, I'd have either of them in the team, to be honest.
Absolutely. It's just good to have two good strikers in the league to watch, isn't it?
That's right. There's a shortage.
Well, here we go. Adam McEwen away, 1v1. Tries to chip the goalie.
It was off target.
That was good thinking by McEwen. No, Jacob Cole had pushed up the field a little bit and left the vacant goal box. McEwen off target.
So far what we've seen, Olympia trying to control the match with possession football, and Zebras, I think, looking to counter-attack whenever they get the chance, quick transition, and try to isolate one-on-one or 2v2 situations. So it's
a lot of space for Wadawa out there on the right. He's got the ball. A little dinky pass to James McCarthy, showing quickness with his feet. Knocks it back to heels.
He's got the brightest boots out there as well at this stage.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Found.
Long ball. Oh, no.
Griffin's read that pretty well again.
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh.
Just Cartwright making his presence felt.
Well, there we go. McEwen away again.
Cole's off his line quickly there. Read that well.
Looks like a throw into Olympia on the far side. Interesting thing about James McCarthy, the Olympia's new import. He's 9th in the world in Irish dancing.
So he's got quick feet.
He's got
very quick feet. Yes.
Does he? When he scores a goal, George, does he break it out? Do we see any Irish dancing?
Well, we don't know yet. Hopefully, Glenn will see something like that today. Who knows? Anyway.
Jake van der May.
Oh, should have kept running, Undy.
Hugh Undy decided to check his run, and that cost him, I think.
Yeah, if he just kept on boring through, he would have been through on goal there.
Matt Sanders with the ball at his feet now, with 3 defenders around him. Lots of pressure. No quarter given. Mearns gives away the free
just
kick.
about going to get a slice, or at least a stern talking to, I think. That's a little bit reckless from him.
think Mearns
Have a look at the
is
replay
pumped
here.
up for this game.
Oh, it wasn't too dirty. Not at all. It was more the shin that hit him rather than studs at all. So
And certainly put his body on the line, and Mearns, he's one of the toughest players in the league, and it's what you come to expect from a player like him.
That's correct, Glenn. You'd rather play with him than against him, I'm sure. And searching ball just outside the area. Headed out by an Olympia defender. Throwing Walsh on it. Christopher Downs does a ball over the top there to nobody in particular.
Jordan Muller. Oh, Luke Warren has given the ball away, but no, free kick.
Olympia muscling Zebras about at the moment here in the first few minutes of the game, and I think that was the instruction to make Zebras know they're in a game. I think last game between the two clubs at Warrior Park, Zebras dominated the first half and quite rightly winning 1-0. But it looks a little bit different story today in the first half.
I have to say, Cullen Griffin's been quite solid there at in replacing Jaden Hay.
Yes.
Doesn't really seem to have put a foot wrong. He's certainly been around the game quite a while. Straight through to the keeper, Jacob Cole. Again, Olympia looking to build up, possession-based. And no real pressure coming from the Zebras.
Zebras appear to be just dropping off them at the moment, Glenn, and not pressing. Both clubs have commanding centre-backs with Lewis and Greenwald and Hills and Vandermeer. They're going to be hard to get one through those four gentlemen on
so you
either
think
side of the field.
A goal could be the difference, George?
Well, look,
I don't think there'll be 6.
No, there won't be 6. There definitely won't be 6. You may see 1 or 2, but whoever scores first,
it opens up the game when someone does score.
It's going to be difficult for the other team.
Cool. As Cal Griffin nutmegs Jordan Muller as the ball
didn't even know about it, did he?
Free kick. Yes. Yeah.
That was incredible.
Searching ball into the box.
Oh, there you
Cole's
go.
got it covered.
Trying to find Hoogersloot, and
it's a bit of Savile tactics left over.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's going to remain a tactic as well. When you've got someone as good as Hoogersloot in the air, there's no reason not to try and pick him out. But seems their radar's just a little bit off so far.
Well, here we go, shot, and
that was a misdirected pass there by Vandermeer, who landed at the feet of Sanders, who immediately had a crack on goal, and it's gone out for a goal kick.
Just shows Matt Sanders doesn't really need too much time. Ball was at his feet and shot away before he knew it. So
he got hold of it. Really got hold of it.
Shows the class of the guy.
I also think it was an element of trying to catch the goalkeeper unawares there as well, which is very clever. He didn't waste his time having a crack.
Mark Orban with some special skills there.
Good work by young Mark Orban.
Good rotation in the midfield there by the looks of it. Q Undy popping out, then Mearns drops in, so they've obviously it's something they've been working on on the training track. Oh, Wadawu brought down.
That's the first slice of cheese.
And he wasn't too happy about it.
Missed that.
First slice of cheese.
I think
for
Downs.
Dwayne Walsh.
No, I think it was Downs.
Christopher Downs. Yes.
Christopher Downs, okay.
Yep.
Excuse me. Yes, Christopher Downs, exactly.
Here we go. Have a look at it.
Yeah, the ball. Definitely a late tackle there by Christopher Downs, and he got the slice of cheese. Now he's got to watch himself for the remaining 70 minutes of the game, and then some maybe. Darwin getting into the play again with a nice ball down to McCarthy.
Ooh, two surrounded him. It's no,
he's just held him behind, I think.
And they're away.
McCarthy may have a slight adjustment here to Hobart football, to UK football, with regards to what the referees will give and not give. He might find it slightly different.
Yeah, the Zebras are giving Olympia a hell of a lot of space to play across the back line. They look like they're dropping pretty much 8 or 9 behind the ball as soon as they lose possession and just leaving usually McEwen and Sanders up top. It's just a matter of having the ability to pick your passes in amongst the mess there at the back.
Zebras not very tidy on the ball right now. They are turning it over a lot in the first 20 minutes, and they're not really trying to play through the midfield at all.
Lovely pass from Nick Mearns, finding James McCarthy. Warren Wadawu bombing on. Obviously they're understanding they need to work on first game for James McCarthy, the debutant, but looks in control and very silky player. And
nice cross. Warren might have a crack here. He has. Ooh.
Well, it was over the top.
It was never going to go in, but it was a good thought. And he's jogging back to his right back position.
It's certainly proving early that he's a very offensive back player.
Yes, well, I think he's played there once before. I think Coach McNeil had him right back for one game, I seem to recall.
And that was his last game for me. But look, other wiser heads, I remember Spencer Pryor thought that he would be able to do a job at fullback, but obviously Kenny Weston sees that as well. It's certainly the right-hand side
good tackle.
of Olympia. It certainly seems to be the brightest.
Yes, we're getting some joy down the right flank there. I was told it's a ball from Warren to no one in particular. Shane cleaning up again to Wadawu. Wadawu's had many touches so far in the early stages.
Powers ahead of forward. Vandermeer's there
handball
first.
by Vandermeer, but not given.
Probably should have been a free kick if anything. Looked like he got a fair old shove in the back from McEwen. Once again, they've got plenty of time to switch it across the back as they please.
The young fellas for Olympia are doing very well so far, I must say. Yes, I was told early in the week that Wadawu was going to play right back, and my first thought was, is he going to give a penalty away? To be honest, so that was my first thought. So let's hope that doesn't happen, for the good of the game, of course.
Yes, his timing is sometimes questionable, I have to say.
Yes, that's my point exactly, Glenn.
Turn and look for Wadawu outside, surely. Yep.
Wadawu's got acres of space playing down there on the right, you know. Just all the field in front of him. There we go. Mearns out of the midfield.
Mearns, little chip over to Glenorchy. Little isolated, no one in support. Wadawu with the ball once again.
Whip this in, Glenn. There it goes.
There it is.
Mark Altman. Little dinky header.
Oh, little lob over the top. Oh, the Mercury has that under pressure from Nicholas Mearns. Mercury just looking to settle things down here.
24 minutes gone here at KG5 with no goals, 0-0. Second semi-final of the Lakoseljac Cup.
McEwen unlucky there, got him behind Vandermeer, but Vandermeer stood up and luckily went straight to him, but McEwen was certainly in behind.
Zebra's midfielders having a hard time at the moment. I would say Olympia are dominating the midfield, but they hit a brick wall once they get into the front third.
Very good from Mundy. McCarthy again with the cross.
No control there by young Ortman.
Tackle again.
Another tough challenge, Muller and Mearns. Cartwright.
Missed.
Certainly not a clean game so far, is it?
No.
Cartwright getting underneath Muller there. Questions being asked whether it was a slice of cheese. Copra having none of it.
No, well, not too much. It's definitely a foul, but I don't think anything other than that.
Both teams have settled down now, and I think we may be able to start seeing some better football. Now Greenwood on the free kick near the halfway line, knocks it forward just outside the 18-yard box with McEwen running onto it down the right-hand side. Bad touch and knocks it out for a goal kick.
I'm intrigued by the movement of James McCarthy. He's obviously playing an inverse 7, so he's cutting in a lot, dropping into the middle of the park, with which allows room for Wadawu to bomb on. So intriguing.
Little nutmeg there.
Nice touch by Glenn to Marky Orton, who finds Huey Yundy
away.
Oh,
And out for a
grabbed
corner.
by the shirt there by Imran Lewis.
First corner of the
Let's
game.
have a look at that again here on the replay. Yes, he definitely pushed him.
Yeah.
Slight push, but not much in it. Can't say that was any appeal for a
I
penalty.
think that's
or
just
anything like
strength,
that.
really, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it was just strength, Mark. And
And there's the
Made
matchup:
him-
Luke Hugersloot and Lucas Hills. That should be intriguing at set pieces.
well, I'm tipping a short corner here.
Oh, very good, George. You must have been to the odd training session this
Yeah,
week by the
tipping
looks of
a
it.
short
Oh, look at that. That's
Just local knowledge, Gil.
inside
Just
knowledge.
local knowledge.
Yes,
He's going to have a shot now.
Oh, good
Lucas
turn.
Hill, great
look at that
skills.
class.
Lucas Hill's trying to get
Hugersloot.
through the box.
And good defending there. Callan Griffin again cleaning up.
Yep, throw in. We're going to miss the long throws today by Jaden Hay, who's on holiday with his family, I believe, on a cruise. Probably to the chagrin of the Zebras camp and Nicholas DiGiovanni.
Well, Sklina trying to hold off under some real pressure. Tries to play Cartwright in, out for a corner once
Bit of
again.
panic there by the Zebras defence, with Downs just hoofing the boot through the ball into the fence for a corner. Now Olympia setting up again.
Your tip on this one, George?
I think this one might be a long one into the box.
Wow. There he goes, James McCarthy setting himself up from all accounts.
I think we'll see Lucas Hills get on the end of this, hopefully. It's coming along to the par post.
Oh, bang on to the keeper.
Hit the crossbar, I think, did it?
No, I think it was keeper's hands.
Keep your hands,
He's
okay.
swatted it away with his
Very good.
big
Tackled by
hands.
Mearns.
Big challenge from Mearns.
Olympia here just got a dominating period for the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Scuffs the ball a bit, Mearns, but McCarthy onto it. Now Sklina dropping into a pocket of space. Cartwright ball
Oh,
at
so
his feet,
shocker.
but gives it away to Walsh.
Cartwright had all the time in the world and decides to give it away.
Exactly. Strong challenge.
Hoopsloot went in tough. Little didn't flinch. Got up and
That
ran
was
with the ball.
solid.
Echoed through the grandstand, that tackle off Hoopsloot. To Little's credit, didn't flinch. Cartwright bustling around
Tackle
again.
again. Oh, no.
Oh, that hurt Walsh. He's down.
That looked like pretty much all ball from
No
first viewing, but we'll have a look at it again on the replay in a
Look
minute.
at that. That was a tough tackle.
No prisoners taken in the midfield here today.
Looked like he got his foot on the ball before he got Walsh, and because Walsh kicked through it. I don't know.
I think Walshy may have caused that himself. Swinging his leg round.
He certainly felt it, that's for sure.
I'm going to have a look at that again.
Dwayne Walsh, tough
Yeah,
cam.
Ash is
All over
giving
it.
us another look here.
Or came in a little bit of the studs up
Yeah,
there.
get
a
the
little
ball,
bit of
yeah.
the studs up.
Yeah, probably enough to earn the slice of cheese.
Dwayne did get all the ball, without a doubt.
Kenny Weston calling his players over. Fueling up on some liquids. The same with David Smith talking through with Imran Lewis.
I think Olympia's just had the better of it the last 5 minutes, Glenn. Had a couple of corners in a row with a shot on goal. But aside from that 5 minutes, pretty even matchup.
Yes, absolutely. I'd say in terms of possession, Olympia possibly on top, but Zebras playing that counter-attacking, quick transition football, looking to isolate defenders where they can on the break.
I was pleased to see Dwayne Walsh just giving a bit of a handshake with a couple of the Olympia boys. That's really good sportsmanship. I think he understood there was no malice intent. It's just part of the game. Well done to Dwayne Walsh.
Nick Grunwald with the long bomb into Hoogersloot. And why wouldn't you? There he goes. Competes with Hill.
Good
Hill gets the
contest
better
from
of it.
Hill.
Marky Ortman, they call him the Biz for a real reason, don't they? He gets busy, there's no doubt about it. Sklenar with a little touch, not quite hard enough. Dwayne intercepts and gives it to Greenwood, back to Dwayne Walsh. Walsh, he pumps it to Hoogersloot head, who knocks it forward to McEwen. McEwen may have been offside, he stopped his run, and the referee has now signalled offside. It seems to me that the ball should be touched before the flag goes up, is that right?
Yeah, maybe he was just close enough for it to be flagged. But
McEwen clearly offside. Nice little dinky ball over. Oh, it's gone out. We're trying to do a sneaky little overhead ball to McCarthy, but the ball went out of play. Throwing to Muller. Downs on
this
the
is
ball.
better play from Zebras.
Yep.
Warner looking to get beyond Wadawu, but
Back to Downs.
Wadawu doing very well in the right back, number 2 position.
Warner defending with his head. He's a good young player, Luke Warner. I watched him over the last couple of years. I remember one game I asked Nick, who's that chap that just came on? He said, it's Luke Warner. I said, yeah, he's a good player.
Certainly both back lines I think are very solid. And you really need the class of a Sklenar or Sanders to break them down.
Yes.
Hoogersloot with the ball. Oh.
Hoogersloot again, that was dangerous. We've gone over Hills' head.
McEwen could have been in. Sklenar with the ball, cutting inside. Mearns out to McCarthy. McCarthy head up. Searching ball, but Imran has got that away.
Acres of space out there on the right again for Wadawu.
Lucas Hill, plenty of time. Wadawu there, getting a little bamboozled with the pressure he was receiving from Downs. They're back in control now, Olympia.
I'm seeing a definite tactic by Zebras just to drop off Olympia and let them come into their offensive third. They just seem content to sit back a bit. Olympia taking the space.
Bombs in.
Silky skill by Mearnsey.
Looks to play in McCarthy again. He's certainly they're certainly trying to isolate him. Cuts in. Wadawu bombs on out the right and
corner. Just taking a little deflection on the way through.
Another corner for Olympia.
Fairly big crowd here today, KG5. All wondering who is going to play Glenorchy Knights in the final. Glenorchy Knights, of course, defeating Launceston City 6-0 yesterday in what turned out to be a rout. I think Launceston City will be looking to make amends sometime in the future in the next game.
Oh, Cartwright up. Gives away the free kick. Yes, certainly it was an emphatic win last night from Glenorchy Knights.
Well done to them. They set themselves for that tournament right from the beginning of the year, and they've made the final.
Yeah, credit goes to the committee and Franco Pravidi, the coach. They've done an outstanding job, and I've had the benefit of seeing a few of their training sessions, and they are certainly up and about and a great spirit there at the moment.
Whoever wins this game is not going to have it easy in the next one, I can tell you that. It's going to be a fantastic clash in the final.
Oh, they'll know they're in a game, that's for sure. There's no quarter given there with the Knights. Very physical team. They don't hold back and really put their bodies on the line.
Zebras with the throw in here. Callum Griffin on the ball, throws it over to Sanders, dinks it down. Muller Muller misdirects his pass, but he gets it back.
Oh, Hill's gone for a
Grewal.
barnstorming, harassing run up top there.
Lucas Hill's pushed on, and the ball didn't go with him. Going back to the keeper. Curie just clears it haphazardly. Goes to the centre of the ground. Wardawu does a backflip, forward flip actually, and gets the free kick. Plays it quickly to Little. No, too quick for Copra's liking, so it's going back to Wardawu to retake. Dinks it out to James McCarthy on the right there. Tries to find Sklenner, but Nick Rowell intervenes and thumps it forward to nobody, which is
A common theme
again,
at the moment.
it is. Zebras wasting their possessions, I'm afraid. At this point in time, Olympia just getting on top of Zebras.
Hugh Lundy busy, looking to try and find Wardawu, who's bombed on.
Throw into Zebras. Olympia, you're making better use of the ball when they get it, but they're breaking down in the forward third. With the back lines dominating the forwards at this point in time in the game.
Not much time in midfield is there before the pressure comes.
At this stage, it really looks like Zebras aren't setting up to try and win the game. Not in the first half anyway. They're dropping so many numbers behind the ball as soon as they lose possession.
This comes as a big surprise to me, Mark. I'm not sure of the game plan, to be honest. I would have thought they'd be more attacking minded. They've certainly got Sanders up there and Big Hoeksloot. Olympia again winning the midfield.
Oh,
searching ball from
ball.
Burns, and Ortman can't get there in time, and the Mercury comes out.
That was class from Mearns. Lovely turn and looked to play inside the fullback. Very nice football. Looking to find Hoeksloot.
Big kick forward by the goalkeeper.
Oh, little touch on there again. McEwen just looking to get in behind.
Looks like David Smith has just said, play what you're used to, boys.
Dwayne Walsh bombing on. Oh!
Dwayne Walsh got that ball across, controlled it well, and the shot was off target and over the goals for a goal kick. Both keepers not having much to do today. The Curies had to defend a couple of corners, but that's it. The Zebras have yet to get a corner, to earn a corner. Again, acres of space for Mearnsy.
Given away here. Walsh again with the ball.
Mearnsy gives the ball away, but Sklenner comes all the way back to the defensive third to defend.
Great work rate from Sklenner. Huundy now putting pressure on. Imran with the ball, and now Zebras looking to spread it across the field.
Oh, it's got to be a foul.
Greenwald had no intention for the ball. Went into Cartwright's back and earned the free kick. So
He thought he was playing there.
Oh, Sklenner with the ball.
Sklenner with the ball. Great save by Mercury.
Brilliant save from Mercury.
That was a very, very good thinking by Wardawu, wasn't it?
All happened in a blink of an eye,
Sklenner.
didn't it? So quickly.
Wardawu knocked it into Sklenner.
Save.
And a great save by the keeper. That was the best chance of the game, and the keeper came through.
Wardawu's got around, puts the cross in.
Olympia opened up here at the back.
Lucas Hill puts one on Walsh.
Ball's too fast.
Walsh in the walls at the moment.
Hint of offside there by McEwen, but we'll never know what would have happened.
Oh,
Imran Lewis, his hands all over Sklenner again. Copper wants nothing of it. Play on.
I just think the last 5 minutes Zebras have tried to play a little bit more, spreading it across the field. trying to maintain possession, maybe get Olympia out.
Olympia pressing high and forcing the defensive turnaround of the goalkeeper.
James McCarthy at
Zebra's getting in a spot of bother here. But it's cleared by the goal kick. Hookslip with no pressure knocks it out for a throw-in with his head. Adawa with the throwing back to Cartwright. Do a 1-2. Cartwright on the ball, knocks it to Sklenner. Sklenner gets pushed in the back.
Grunwald not
Nicholas
happy with that one.
Not happy, but clear push. Quickly taken by Olympia to no avail. No threat. A wasted opportunity by the Warriors. Goes out for the throwing. Lorna.
Previously putting pressure on. Cole plays it out to Vandermeer. Thomas Little hits it first time. Q Undies all over it. Biz Ortman looking to get wide.
Gets across the box into the penalty spot.
Oh, and Grunwald very good at getting it away.
Ball's still in here.
Ball still in.
Goes across Nicholas.
Time for Little now.
Rainwolf.
Thomas
Look
Little
forward,
looking to spread it across.
Have a dig.
James McCarthy.
What a terrific shot.
And a great save from McCurry as well.
Good save by the keeper, but a terrific shot by McCarthy, the new import for Olympia. I did mention he had a shot on him, the young lad.
I think the people here today are appreciating, they're appreciating the quality of the shot and the quality of the save.
The save was fantastic, no doubt. Once again, Olympia with the corner, McCarthy knocking it in short this time. To Mearnsey, knocks it back to McCarthy. McCarthy takes it to the byline. Oh, handball. The linesman has signalled it.
Oh, McEwen not happy with that.
Free kick to Olympia just outside the 18-yard box on their right-hand side and close to the byline. So
it hit well. Definitely hit his hand. Was it ball to hand or hand to ball? That's the question.
Ewan not happy immediately afterwards, but Copper had a good view of that, and so did the linesman, and that was the end. That's all that had to happen.
And James McCarthy, what can he do?
Not much space for the players to work in here.
Looking for a bit of a chaos ball here.
Every player for Zebras inside their 18-yard box.
Matthew Sanders pushing.
Oh, it's drilled in.
Oh,
drilled in across the box with no one on the end of it.
Vandermeer was there. He just needed to get his foot on it.
Yeah.
Just didn't quite lift his leg in time.
Another chance for Olympia.
It's an absolute chaos ball though, isn't it?
Missed it by centimetres. Missed it by centimetres.
If he had have hit that, Glenn, it could have gone anywhere. It could have gone in the net, or it could have gone over the road.
Certainly driven with some real venom.
Yes. There was a quality ball in by McCarthy. It's showing his worth already, I think, to the Warriors.
For Hoosley with the flick on again.
Mark Altman. Done well, the young lad, so far in this game, I believe. Ball rebounds off Little into McEwen's path. McEwen with a bit of fancy footwork, easily taken down by Vandermeer, who gets the ball off him, gives it to Sklenner. Sklenner looks a bit off his game today, Glenn, to me.
He's not had a lot of service just yet. Georgie might be feeling a bit disheartened, I reckon.
It suggests both strikers are probably disappointed with the service that they've been receiving. We have an injury.
Yes, we have a player in the back. I think, is that McEwen?
Yeah, it's McEwen down, clutching his
down
back of his knee or hamstring. I can't really see.
I didn't see what happened there.
Hamstring, maybe.
Does not look in good shape. Gary Gazza Pitchford out to see if he's...
what did he do?
Here it is here now.
Because Vandermeer pinched the ball off him there.
Yeah. Leg flicks back straight away. It looks like hamstring, doesn't it?
Clutched it.
Looks like hamstring.
The good news for McEwen is that there's only a few minutes left before half time.
Stretcher out, so I think his day is done.
Oh, if he stretches out. Oh, okay, yeah, the stretcher is coming out.
Zebras will be disappointed with this because, to be honest, the movement in behind the back two of McEwen always looked dangerous. He did try and test out the keeper early on this half, and that will be a blow for Zebras if McEwen's to take no longer part.
I'm just looking at the Zebras bench, Glenn. I don't know who Jake French is, but I know the other young lads are all younger chaps from the Challenge League. I don't know who Jake French is, though. Perhaps you can enlighten me on that young man.
No, he's new to me as well, George. Not aware of that gentleman. Just looking at the stats here. Warriors v Zebras. It's very even, isn't it? Very even. 2 shots to Warriors, 1 to Zebras. That's shots on, shots off, 3 and 2. The foul count, the cheese count, all very similar.
Yeah, the stats are appearing to be similar there, Glenn, but I think Olympia's had the better of the play.
I'd say certainly percentage of possession, I would say, would be outweighed by Olympia, but
15 coming on.
Matthew Parcher.
Matthew Pace, Sergio Pace's son.
Matthew
Pace, Parcher. I think that's his name from now on. It's Parcher.
It's Parcher. It is Parcher. That's how you say Pace in Italian.
Bravo,
Parcher.
George. Beautifully done.
Matthew Parcher is the son of a Zebras stalwart, Sergio, who played for Zebras in the 70s and 80s.
Was the Glenorchy of his time.
He was. He even had 1 year at Olympia.
How did that go for him, George?
Much to the disappointment of the Zebras people. I was around when I was watching a young Sergio Pace play for Olympia in about 1980, 82 or 3, I reckon it was, Glenn, maybe.
Right, very good.
Yes.
Very good, yes.
And it was only a 1 year thing, and then, of course, he went back to Zebras for the next 20 years.
Pressure.
As you do.
In the Italian community, no doubt, but he was a quality striker.
Good sport there by Sanders, knocking the Olympia throw-in back to the keeper. So Olympia have possession at the moment. Why are we getting into it again? Down the right, trying to find McCarthy. Warner on the ball, knocks it out. Must have come off McCarthy for a throw-in.
In injury time here now of the first half. It's been an enthralling encounter.
Yes.
Both teams trying to feel each other out. What have the highlights of this half been for you two gentlemen?
Oh, my highlight has been McCarthy's shot from way outside the 18-yard box, and that free kick he took also, which Vandermeer almost got on the end of.
Sure. I think the highlights for me...
Pushing it back by Cullen Griffin. Thomas Little is not having any bar of it and doesn't like it. Now he's backing off. He's won the free kick for his club, so he's doing the right thing.
Cullen Griffin has been very solid in replacement for Jaden Hay.
He's a tough customer, Cullen Griffin, there's no doubt about it. You know you're in a game against Cullen. Glenn doing a bit of fancy footwork, just gives the ball away to Warner, however. But Zebras pushing so deep back in their half, it allows Olympia just to dominate the midfield. McCarthy again, not quite.
Sanders dropping in and...
This is, for me, this is a kind of reverse the Anzac Day game where Zebras dominated and scored the goal very, very late in the first half to go in 1-0 at Warrior Park. This is 0-0, so this could be the reverse if Olympia score a goal now before half-time. Cole playing like a number 6, pushed way up onto the field. And that's half-time with Brenton Compra blowing the whistle. Current score with Olympia FC Warriors 0, Hobart Zebras 0. So it's interesting, Zebras are backing off and giving Olympia all the time and space they need in the defensive third, Glenn.
Yeah, absolutely. The instruction obviously from David Smith is to drop players in as Zebras form a huddle before they go into the change rooms at half time. Very interesting. I'd love to know what was being said. David Smith just waiting for them to enter the change rooms, but an enthralling encounter. I think Olympia with the lion's share of possession, but certainly Zebras looking dangerous on the break. But with McEwen out injured, it could be the difference in this game.
Yes, definitely going to be low scoring. Both defences are playing very, very well, and with Olympia's defence probably being a little bit more decisive with the ball and finding a player on that second pass from the defensive third. Zebras have the propensity just to clear to no one in particular. That's what I've noticed over the last 45 minutes, and I'm sure Smithy would have noticed that too and instruct them to try and find feet at some point.
All right, gentlemen, I think we might have a bit of a break. It's George Mamarcus, Glenn McNeil and Mark Wiggins.
Cheers.
find the right words. And there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl. So I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah. You know me say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. You know me say that it feels right.
To get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground,
We shall call him, we have his phone number. Sarah's just pulled my name out of the hat, so we're going to redraw it. Okay, we've got one here for Vicky K. Blue E87. Vicky K, you've won, what did Vicky win? A $60 voucher. Vicky K, you must come and see us before the end of the game. And I've just drawn one out, and it's Hedwig Hill. Hedwig, mother of Lucas. Thank you very much to those who participated and bought us a raffle. The second half is about to commence.
Alright, we're getting back underway here at KG5 shortly. The referee's just coming out now. So we wait for our third co-commentator to come back up into the grandstand after quickly drawing a raffle at half-time. He's promised us some inside information from down in the rooms at half-time, so interesting to see what he comes back with. What are you looking for in this half, Glenn?
Two very good goalkeepers, and I think it's going to take a special goal to be the difference today, and my tip is that it may even go to extra time. There's really no team really looked like scoring in that first half, and I think we'll need something special to be the difference today.
Back, boys.
Welcome back, George. Any inside info for us?
Yes, I can tell you that Bellini is on the field replacing Mark Ortman, same position. So Mark Ortman is off and Tommy Bellini is on.
Oh, 4 across the line there for Olympia, going a real high press.
As far as Zebra's changes go, I don't know. Have we noticed any changes there?
I don't reckon he'd be too keen to make any changes after just losing McEwen before half time, so
Correct.
I think we'll wait and see.
And those of you who have just tuned in, Andrew Cooling, the voice of FFT, the enigmatic media man, has gone home sick, unwell today. Glenn McNeil, Mark Wiggins and George Mamarcus filling in for him, and enjoying an enthralling match.
It's a testament to how good Andrew is, the fact that it takes 3 of us to fill in for him, isn't it?
And we're probably still not doing as good a job as he does.
That's right. Good ball. Anyway, now with the ball in the midfield, knocks it out to Tommy Little on the left. Bellini's first touch for the game, driving forward. Cullen Griffin. Oh, he's got it into the box.
And then
Bad touch.
Last touch was far too heavy there.
Yes, far too heavy, and cleaned up by the goalkeeper. Looking for a thump. Thumps it forward into the midfield. Wayne Walsh misses it. Goes to Sanders, who tries to turn. Must have got a touch there, Mearnsey. Mearnsey gets a touch onto Sanders, and it's a free kick. This is Zebra's MO here. precisely what they like to do. Knock the ball into the box and get some of those big boys' heads onto it, with Greenwald and Hookslet in particular. So it looks like it's Chris Downs once again onto the ball. Olympia pushing high to the edge of the box, leaving a big gap between the line and the goalkeeper. The ball comes floating in. Not the best of balls into the box. However, Mauler gets onto it. Two zebra. Hookslet and Sanders chasing it down, but Cole's there first now. Tries to find Sklenner on a big kick, but doesn't. Ball back to the midfield. Olympia now finding their way through Undy and McCarthy here on the left, on the right. Ball there. Thrown for Olympia with Waterloo here on the right hand side. McCarthy controls well. Waterloo thumps it into the midfield. Imran Lewis gets the ball down, traps it. Does a shonky pass, Mearns intercepts. Sklenner tries to find Bellini out there on the left, but just didn't have enough pace on it. Would have liked to have seen Sklenner turn himself onto the keeper there, but anyway.
Maybe that short pass out of defence there is why they normally knock it long. It certainly wasn't pretty.
No. Almost a clash of heads there between Sklenner and Lewis. The ball now falls to Odawa, knocks a beautiful ball, but Bellini offside. And now it's a kick to Zebras. Just outside the 18-yard box. The players treating backwards now. The goalkeeper to take the kick. Thank you, Glenn. Glenn's just handed me a toastie. Very nice of him. Free kick taken by the goalkeeper into the middle of the park. Hookslet chests it down. And no one in particular goes out for a throw-in. Olympia take a quick throw through Little. Some scrappy play there by the two clubs. Very quiet at the moment, a very, very slow start here for the game.
Pretty much like the subdued opening in the opening half, George. I reckon we're going to get to extra time today. It feels that way anyway at this stage.
It does feel that way. First goal's critical.
Here we go. Thomas Little dropping back very well. Looking to hit Tombolini. Cal Griffin, it's
right to Mearns.
Switch
Mearns knocks it out. Uandi.
Thought we're here on the overlap.
Yeah, Wadawi bombing on, but Warren are doing very well, tracking back with him.
Wadawi
controlled that with the back of his legs somehow.
Yes.
As you say, a very subdued start here of the second half. Both teams again looking to dominate possession, but the pressure from both teams not allowing that. James McCarthy trying to find Bellini, but easily mopped up by Cal Griffin.
McCarthy looks like he's moved into centre mid now rather than out wide at this stage.
It's like playing a 10 role by the looks of it.
Probably not a bad move to get him on the ball a bit more in dangerous positions. I think he looked really dangerous at times in the first half. So
it's the club's first look at him. He only arrived a few days ago and we had one training session with him. He looked reasonably tidy at training, so hence the immediate start.
Do you believe he'll play the full 90 minutes, George?
He'd be fit.
Well, I have no clue as to what the plans are with regards to his game time, but I can tell you that Western likes the 11 that have started here at the moment, and might not make a change until very late if required.
Very animated coach there in Kenny Weston. Direct in play, very passionate about his new role.
Yes, we're very, very, very pleased to have him, Glenn, in the role of head coach. He's one of the better coaches in the state, maybe the best coach in the state, but we do know that he's good.
Oh, Nick Burns taking a hit there.
And Luke Warren just bowls him over. Quickly taken, but Copper again pulling up play. Maybe.
Burns turning. Oh yeah, just clattered him afterwards.
Bellini doing some fancy work, almost breaking through Griffin, but not quite. Ball spilling out to Mearns. Mearns tries to find McCarthy, but doesn't. Zebras pick up the ball through Muller. Muller now got nowhere to go, being forced back. Finally finds Imran, who knocks it forward. And Muller just buffs it forward with a up and under that you'd likely see in a rugby game, and it goes out for an Olympia throw.
Thomas Little to take the throw. Not many options. They look tired. There's not much movement happening at all. Hopefully it should spark up soon. Jacob Cole, easy as you like, under pressure from two strikers, but
Olympia here on the break. McCartney
Imran mops up.
Trying to find McCartney, what are we then? Just to overhit it. Mearns with the throw.
Lucas Hill. Oh, look, Hoogersloot may be through here. Jacob Cole casually just knocks it out.
I think Zebras have to try and find Sanders. Sanders has not been brought into the game much at all in the first 45. If they're to win, he's the guy to do it for them.
Absolutely. With McEwen out of the picture now, the lot falls on the shoulders of Matty Sanders. Obviously has a good understanding with Hoogersloot, but McEwen being out, he has
I think Zebras have lost a big asset in Jaden Hay not being here today.
Oh, Grunwald pushing on.
To the team. Grunwald pushing on.
Barnstorming run from
Cartwright
Grunwald.
Cleaning up. It's gone into the corner where we can't see too well.
Battle of the two heavyweights there.
Looks like it's gone out for a goal kick. But the loss of Jaden Hay is one that can't be underestimated. I think his flank work, Zebras are missing that run down the right-hand side.
Not just as I think the ability to bomb a throw to the 6-yard box and
absolutely
to the far post and stuff like that's certainly being missed as an attacking weapon.
Yes. Yes, they've lost that long throw in their arsenal of possible ways of scoring goals.
Oh,
clever
lovely
work.
turn from the big man, but scuffs the shot.
Clever work by Hoogersloot with a not so clever finish.
Look at this, a great turn, Peter Crouch style.
It's nearly gone for a throw-in.
But nearly went nearly at the corner post.
Olympia now with the goal kick through Cole. A lot of open space there in the midfield. This doesn't feel like a semi-final for all the chocolates, does it? To get into a grand final.
Feels like a typical lazy Sunday afternoon game, really.
Yeah.
A lot of respect being shown by both teams, maybe too much respect.
I think both clubs have to lift their intensity and want to win this game.
Ooh. Clever play by Grunwald there, just seeing the ball out under some real pressure from Mundy.
Shields the ball and sees it across the line in safety. I think, gentlemen, the first goal is going to be very, very, very hard for the opposing side to win the game when it happens, if it happens. Downs,
Lucas
Downs
Hill
swinging his foot into Hills.
A little bit scrappy the start of this
Very,
second
very,
half.
very
I have to
scrappy,
say.
Glenn. Both sides struggling to keep possession and giving it up easily. The Zebras have had the better of the half thus far, but
Oh, lovely ball in behind there. Sklener onto it.
nothing has come from it.
Oh, held back. Was he held back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Card.
Free
Greenwald
Opera sees it, and a slice of cheese for Gronwald.
Gromwald definitely impeded Sklener there with his body and his hands and just holding him back. We have a replay. Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
As soon as you put the arm across after being beaten and grab him, you
Gromwald
straight in the book.
He was beaten there and embarrassed. And I think he put his hand out and said, "Hang on, you can't embarrass me like this. I have to stop you, mate." And that's what he did. But he got a slice of cheese for his troubles, Glenn.
Absolutely. Slice of cheddar for his troubles.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So we've got McCarthy on the ball now. Probably looking to look at the back post for Hills or Vandermeer. Cartwright bustling in there. Of course, the two big centre backs defending for Zebras. Ball comes in, a lovely crossing. Oh, the ball falls
Way by
forward.
Downs.
Now it's been cleared by Downs. Sanders has it. A lovely dinky pass. Trying to find Matthew Parcher. It doesn't. Ball back to Cole. Cole's very, very lackadaisical on the board. Just takes it on the ball. Takes his time.
Oh, and Sanders putting himself about now.
Just looking at the bench for both teams, I think this is the kind of game that
it's tough
Shea
going.
Hickey can make a difference in.
Shea.
Yeah, come on and knock the ball around.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
Oh, danger, danger.
Oh, well done, Woz. Good tracking. Test the window out up there as well.
That was a horrible moment for Olympia.
Oh, yes.
With Cole kicking the ball straight into Matthew Parcher, who turns his back and the ball bounces going towards goal, but just to the left-hand side with Saunders on it, but Warren comes in and saves the day by kicking the ball out.
Danger still present for
Absolutely.
Olympia.
First corner, I think, Glenn.
Very good, George, and set piece is obviously a feature of the Zebras game with Big Hoogesloot and Gronwald looking to get on the end of things. Keeper does well. Frantic play.
Dwayne Walsh bangs it into the box, but it's just deflected out by a player I didn't see. Cartwright just bustles over the top of Dwayne Walsh, but nothing of it. The referee thinks nothing of it. Greenwald now on the ball. Swinged in by Downs.
Ooh. Sanders trying to hold it up, looking for players to play in. Beautifully laid
Downs
off.
plays in
Plays
Parcher.
And
Parcher with a shot on goal. Easily saved by Cole, but good move by Zebras, and they're really coming into the game finally. We have a replay now on that with Parcher doing some fancy footwork, getting a shot on goal.
I think Zebras have picked up this half. Certainly they're putting themselves about, putting Olympia defence under a lot more pressure. Midfield is not much time or space for Olympia like there was. So obviously the half-time talk from new coach David Smith
Press.
has been about upping that pressure and pressing.
Olympia getting less time on the ball here in the second half, without a doubt, and it's making things uncomfortable for them, I must say.
Dwayne Walsh away here.
Dwayne Walsh coming down
Skips
the
past.
side. Lovely
Tom
ball into
Little.
the box. This is danger for Olympia with now
Hoogesloot
Hoogesloot's on the ball.
1v1. Lucas Hill, very
Lucas
good.
Hills, the ball comes into
Another again.
Off the crossbar.
Dwayne Walsh hits the crossbar.
Dwayne Walsh.
The best chance of the game with Dwayne Walsh having almost an open net.
Oh, and Glenor's in now at the other end.
Oh, that's got to be
That could be a red card.
Oh, it's not. He's giving him a slice.
It'll be another
Is it a penalty
slice of
or-
cheddar. It'll be a
He's given
cheddar.
a penalty. No,
penalty.
he hasn't.
No penalty.
I did see him point.
Yeah, it looked like he pointed to the spot for a second, but maybe
he
not.
didn't. No, he didn't. Okay, this is where McCarthy will come in on his own.
The most exciting part of the match so far. End-to-end stuff, hits the bar,
Tell you
out
what.
the other side. Gleanor pounces. And now we have a free kick with debutant James McCarthy lining up.
I think Glenorchy was through there. It was a professional foul by young Imran Lewis. It was definitely the right thing for him to do, without a doubt. There were shouts from the stand about last man. I don't think that was warranted, but certainly a slice of cheese, without a doubt. Now we've got McCarthy on the ball. I've seen him take a few of these at training. The one training he has done, I saw him take 3 or 4 of these. I can tell you, he hit it top right.
Top right is the tip, George.
Right.
Well, you've been good so far. You've picked the corners. So now we're looking for top right. McCurry lining up his wall at the moment. Let's see where he positions himself.
This is a big chance for the young fella to make a mark in Tasmanian football.
Or he could be a hero from game one if he nails this. No, it's over the bar well and truly.
Well and truly over the bar, over the right-hand side of the bar.
Certainly put some good shape on the kick, as we can see again on the replay.
All for naught. I tell you what, Zebras can consider themselves unlucky there. They created that opportunity, and the net was begging for Dwayne Walsh, who slammed it into the crossbar and it bounced back. And then immediately afterward, we had that opportunity for Glenorchy, who was brought down by Imran Lewis.
Yeah, wonderful opportunity for Dwayne Walsh. He'll be kicking himself after that one, I'm sure.
Goal kick taken by McCurry, kicks it into the centre with big Hookslert, beaten by Hools, and knocks it forward with his head. Back to Greenwald, the centre back's getting the ball. Glenor's in now, Glenor's in.
Oh, drifted across
Greenwald
Gronwald.
defended well. Now we've got
Look at the way he just drifts across Gronwald in front of him there, looking for a penalty.
Yeah.
You know, a clip across the heels, anything. But
Glenorchy didn't go down.
very clever play.
Greenwald is a giant of a man to mess with, isn't he? It's good for Zebras there in the defence for sure.
Very fair. Sanders plays it back now. Zebras are away, breaking quickly. Muller pushes on to Cal Griffin, looking to find Walsh, but misses everybody. Very
timely move there by Van der May, just easy as you do it. Knocks it forward to
here we go. Gleanor through again.
Through again.
But surrounded by black and white strips.
Gleanor seems to have 2 on him every time.
Gives away a free kick.
I think that was the game plan. Wherever Teddy Kadisha now coming to the centre of the ground.
This will be an interesting substitution. What's happening here?
Gleanor seems to have 2 on him most of the time, Glenn, when the ball's going forward. Looks like
Christopher Downs. Wow.
It's an interesting change. I haven't seen a whole lot of Kadisha lately, so I don't know how he plays, but bringing up your free kick take is an interesting move.
I'm sure Downs must have picked up an injury out there.
Doesn't look like to be limping there. He looks to be all right, but very, very interesting change by David Smith.
Could it be a master stroke?
It looks like Teddy Kadisha's gone into the midfield.
Jordan Muller plays Dwayne Walsh in very quick. Dwayne Walsh squeezes it up.
Cleared off the line
by Jake Van der May.
Cleared off the line by Van der May, and he's not very happy about it. That was Olympia were all at sea there in that passage of play, with Dwayne Walsh just absolutely outrunning his defender, creating an opportunity, and saved off the line.
Oh, Matty Sanders gives Jacob Cole a little bit of afters there.
The goalkeeper was beaten, saved off the line by Van der May. Olympia play to breathe again, play to live again and have some breath.
Well, you must say the 2 best chances of the match so far have fallen to the Zebras, hitting the bar, and the one we just saw there running across the front of the goals but brilliantly saved by Jake van der
Well, I
Merwe.
can tell you something, Glenn. There's no doubt the intensity is lifted from the Zebras, and Olympia's has gone down. So Zebras now well on top in this game, and look the goods for me.
More battling away there under a sea of pressure. Gets the free kick. Certainly, two around him, but again, very tough in there.
I don't see much in that, to be honest, but
Not much time and space in the midfield at the moment.
Greenwald taking this kick now, probably because Downs is off.
I'd suggest it'll be a long bomb into Hoogersloot. And there we go.
There it goes. That's a good ball. That's a searching ball. The keeper off the line
Again off the line. This time Lucas Hill.
Hill's tracking right back onto the goal line there and clearing it off the line as the goalkeeper.
Again a searching ball.
That was a lovely ball by Greenwald into the box. Very difficult to defend. The goalkeeper just slips out of his hands. The net was free and Hill's got back just in time to knock it out for a corner.
Substitution coming for Olympia. Paul Stevens coming on for young Tom Little. See Kenny Weston going for some experience there in Paul Stevens. Tom Little, one for the future. And
this is a big game for Tommy Little. Those youngsters, the biggest game of their lives, and they've all done pretty well.
Will certainly be better for the experience.
Okay, corner by Muller, knocks it in.
Oh, Teddy Kadisha there.
Teddy Kadisha gets his first touch, and it was one on goal with his head.
As you can see from the replay, look at that, soaring like an eagle, but just comes off the side of his head.
Olympia through Bellini. Bellini's still got the ball.
He's a skillful player, is Tom Bellini.
He is very, very skillful. He's just found McCarthy out here on the right. McCarthy tries to dribble his man.
Again, Tom Bellini on the ball. No.
Cole pushing right up into the middle of the ground almost. And
oh, what a fantastic
nice
ball from Stevens.
By Stevens, who knocks it to Undy, who's found Sklenner. Sklenner has not had a shot on goal yet and still hasn't.
That was Undy. That was Undy there,
me.
yes.
Excuse me, audience. It was Undy.
Curie bombs it long. Cartwright looking to get on the end of it, but Olympia certainly have not been able to get it on the deck and play the possession game they did in the first half. Cartwright gets a free kick.
Got the replay here, given.
Oh yes, late from the young Teddy.
From Teddy into Lucas Hills.
Asking a bit much of James McCarthy there, I think. Oh no.
Olympia just lost a bit of their composure here in the second half, and Zebras are well on top in this game at the moment, and it's going to be interesting to see how it pans out over the next 25 minutes.
Good composure from Grunwald. He's a super defender.
Nice ball through, finds Cullen Griffin.
Oh.
And now Sanders one-on-one.
Hey, there you go. Matt Sanders giving a bit of afters, but some lovely play there. All started with Grunwald.
That's precisely what Zebras should be trying to do. Get the ball into Sanders' feet and let him get that ball into the back of the net. That's a lovely ball by Cartwright, who's found McCarthy on the ring.
Acres of space. No one really in the middle of the pitch. Oh, Scalina pounces. Grunwald and Mearns.
Nicholas Mearns
He drops
falls
and
over in the
calls
box,
for the...
and that was just an absolute push by Sanders. Pushes Hills over. Again, Copper says, oh, he's given the free kick after all that.
Oh,
Sanders not very happy.
The Zebras bench is furious.
There's a bit of spite coming into this game now. Copper must take control immediately.
He's certainly firing up there.
Throwing to Olympia here with Warren Wadowa on the ball. Okay, Teddy Gadusha gets a lovely through ball through to
he's
Parcher.
done well there,
He's
Parcher.
offside. Linesman signals offside on the far side. So Olympia have to settle down here and get a bit of composure, otherwise they might find themselves undone here in this second semi-final of the Lakoseljac Cup. Warren Wadowa knocks it forward. Greenwald cleans up again, knocks a simple ball to the keeper now. The keeper's on it, trying to find a player, finds Muller in the 6th roll. Greenwald, back to Muller. Down the side to Warner. Intercepted by Wadowa.
Under real pressure there from Muller.
Run out of steam there, couldn't get the ball across. Shielded. And he's just keeping the ball on the deck at the moment through Stevens, Cole, and now Van der May. Bellini on the left-hand side, going for his Bellini tight run. He's found Undy.
Lundy there.
And Greenwald cleans up.
How important?
Greenwald's best on ground for me at the moment, Glenn. I don't know about you.
Is this a free kick there, George?
Yeah, he pushed him off the ball.
And certainly the bench of Zebras don't believe so. They were very animated.
Greenwald clears again.
How important has Greenwald been today?
Well,
amazing.
I dare say that he is best on ground for me. Certainly the best in Zebras.
Absolutely.
I'd say best on ground.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree.
An asset to the club and a great pickup by the Zebras for 2017. I don't know what his status is for 2018.
Could be a target for Olympia, maybe,
could
George?
Well be.
Yes.
Could well be. Yes.
Very good.
Yes, could well be. I'll have to speak to the president and see what he thinks.
Yes, yeah. Maybe we can get him up here, and you can have a chat about that.
Dear. I'm going to get text messages from the president of Zebras now, I'm sure, if he hears the call. Hopefully he won't. Well, mind you, if Zebras win, he'll probably watch the replay. So.
Absolutely.
Well done, Nick.
All right, another set piece here for Zebras. Very strong at the set piece.
Danger for the Olympia FC Warriors defence now. They've had 2 cleared off the line.
And all people are back for Olympia. Everyone in the 18-yard box.
Ball swung in, a great corner again. Greenwald up.
Yep, Cartwright there trying to chase it down, but Gadusha just sees it through for another corner.
The domination of Zebras in the second half is quite remarkable, coming off the back of the first half. And
searching ball from Gadusha. Sanders back into the danger zone. McCurry punches it out. James McCarthy belts it forward to relieve the pressure. Straight back in by Warner.
Warner finds an Olympia player.
2v2.
Now Olympia on the break here. Olympia have a big chance here. Olympia have a big chance here.
Oh.
No. Janelle Bale.
Here's this corner again, the replay. Sanders back in. Didn't the goalkeeper do well with a vital fist away?
And McCarthy clears it. There's no doubt that those balls bouncing around in the air there are a big danger for Olympia.
Certainly, I think Jacob Cole has been the busier of the 2 goalkeepers today.
Oh yes, certainly. Without doubt, Olympia failed to have a decent strike on goal.
Ooh.
He was just there, just has a crack from almost the middle of the pitch and goes wide. But there's no doubt in my mind that Zebras are looking the goods right now and look first to break through for a goal. You have to regroup and just get more composed on the ball and start getting back to the game style they had in the first half. And the goal kick from McCura.
James McCarthy, probably smallest man on the pitch. Imran just clears it over his head with a lot of height. It's again a very scrappy half this half.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, that's gone out. Bellini's unable to
Yeah, it's a
get
Zebra's
control.
throw. It's a Zebra's throw.
As we reach the 77th minute here today, it's been an interesting encounter. Nothing like last night's game where we had 6 goals in it. This could very well go to extra time.
Could be here a while, Glenn.
Absolutely. Hopefully the lights will work today.
As I've always said to myself, if you can't score a goal in 90 minutes, why should you be able to score in 30? And that would be the amount of extra time.
Absolutely. So you're suggesting maybe penalties, maybe
Well,
the difference between the two today?
I've been told that the Zebras goalkeeper is an absolute machine at saving penalties.
Oh, okay.
So they may have the edge on penalties, I don't know. But then it's down to the composure of the kicker, of course.
Yeah.
Sanders finding some space.
Oh, little open over
lovely
there.
dunk.
Dwayne Walsh is offside.
Offside, says the linesman.
Certainly Walsh more of a danger in this half.
I tell you what, I don't know what Smithy did there in the change room at half time, but whatever he said, it works.
As we see the replay, Walsh nearly getting onto the end of things, but Stevens very good.
Olympia now through Undy, through the middle of the park. He's going to find Bellini on the outside. Bellini gets the ball just near the corner flag. Dribbles it back, knocks it back to Undy. Undy now kicks it into the man who is Muller. Straight into Muller. Now Muller's away. End-to-end stuff here at KG5. Pacha giving the ball to Teddy Kadisha, controls it well, knocks a searching ball. Sanders stalled.
He accidental header back there.
He decides to leave it. So Vandermeer out for Olympia defence.
Interesting pass from offside.
Sklenar not been involved at all here today.
Well, I think he's been identified as the real danger, and as you've mentioned before, George, whenever he has the ball, he seems to have 2 around him. So not really allowed the time and space today that maybe he...
Zebra's game plan is starting to pay dividends here. They're getting more attempts, more set pieces through corners, and you get enough of those and they will score. I know that for a fact. They will score.
Dwayne Walsh again.
Dwayne Walsh,
Paul Stevens.
Paul Stevens.
Oh,
too strong.
Yeah. Dwayne Walsh turns him, and Stevens comes back and defends. Stevens a fresh player on the field since half time, so he'll have the legs to carry out.
Oh, it's got to be a foul there.
All over in there.
That's a foul. Foul by by Hooksley.
Fantastic tackle from Paul Stevens, but gee, you need to be careful in the 18-yard box. The last thing you'd want to do is
switching play here with
give away a penalty.
With Hills, knocks it to McCarthy. McCarthy takes control. Looks like Warren Wadoa are going to take off there on the right. McCarthy sees him, knocks the ball into him, goes to the byline.
Corner.
And it looks like it's a corner. Olympia's first corner for the game, I think. For the second half.
For the second half,
yeah, for the second half. Got a bit of cramp.
Who's that? Warrener cramping up?
Yep.
Wadoa with good sportsmanship, helping him out. McCarthy now going to put that hard, low cross in for a corner. We'll see if anyone... It's going to go... We'll see what goes on here now. There it goes. McCarthy kicks a floating ball. Easy take by the keeper.
There's no real pressure.
Not the best of coordinates that I've seen. Olympia just not composed right now, the Warriors. Not composed. Cullen Griffin
with the ball.
Out from the goal. Oh, this is danger. This is danger. Cole. Calm, cool and collected he is. Wadoa just dinking the ball forward. Finds Sklenar. Intercepted by Imran Lewis. Goes out for a throw. That was a key little foot he had there, Glenn. That would have found Sklenar's foot, I think.
Lovely ball from Wadoa.
Look at this. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Sklenar would have been through probably 1-on-1.
I'd say so, but Imran judged it beautifully.
He did. It was a fantastic effort by Imran Lewis. Very, very good defending.
Shot. And
Goal!
Olympia.
Olympia 1,
Goal for
Zebra
Olympia.
0.
Glener pounces.
Sklena pounces onto the box. The ball was parried down by the keeper with Sklena there to tap it in.
Got a very excited Olympia president
that
sitting next to us.
That was a goal against play.
Absolutely.
That was a definite goal against play with Zebras dominating the second half. But Olympia coming up
Sklena.
with the first goal.
Oh, 82 minutes in.
The Zebras have all to do now. They have. Here we go now.
Replay. Wadawu again.
Wadawu.
Beautiful layoff.
Knocks across. That was Mearns'
Shot from
strike.
Mearns.
It was Mearns' strike.
Keeper couldn't hold it.
Mearns had the strike, and Sklena cleaned up. Olympia 1, Zebra 0. This might put a bit more life into Olympia,
Yes.
Glenn. They've been not so alive in this second half, oddly enough.
No, absolutely correct. Was a goal against the run of play. Now it's with Zebras with all to do in this in the next 8 minutes. And this is cup football. You can. Well done by Cole. Nearly let him patch in.
Interesting to see the approach now. Olympia should, if their game sense is smart, just slow the game down now, on throw-ins and corners and any set pieces. Take your time. They should slow the game down now and lock it up.
Zebras, on the other hand, will be looking to break as quickly as they possibly can.
The Zebras were pushing players forward now and probably opening up at the back and leaving gaps as the game wears down to the
Sklena
finish.
away again. Oh, sorry, Andy.
Yeah.
Tom Bellini going nowhere.
The Zebras now picking up the pace on their kicks,
Absolutely.
as they should. Ball into the middle. Mearnsy with an acre of space. If he knocks it down, Sklena's onto it. Sklena's turned. Yeah, Greenwald, he's just a rock back there, Glenn.
He's best on ground for me. Well held up with pressure from Griffin, but pinched by Muller.
Muller just
And they're
just
away.
doing-
Acres of space in the middle of the pitch. Sanders is away.
Muller did a number on Mearns there.
Teddy Kadisha and Warren Wadawu. Wazza has his measure in terms of pace and out for a
Olympia throw. 5 minutes left in this game, and then probably a little bit of injury time. So let's call it 8 minutes of real clock time left.
A
Bit of a handball. No, the ball hit his hand.
Ah, very good, yes. Now you can see Wadawu trying to use up as much time as possible. Warren, a long bomb in to Hill.
Undy just in no man's land there. Ball goes over his head to Hoeksloot. Hoeksloot back to Muller. Muller knocks it down. Warren just goes in there with his feet and kicks the ball away. Lucas Hills tried a dinky pass it to Bellini.
Griffin
He
away
misses
now.
Griffin now down on the right. 2 Olympia players. He finds the gap.
What a fantastic cross.
Lovely little dinky
Missed
ball
everybody.
there by Cullen Griffin. Unfortunately, no one was on it. Now Imran Lewis. Do we want a goal, Glenn? Do we want a goal and go into extra time for a bit of excitement?
Well, George,
I don't imagine you do, George.
Well, look, I'm always up for a bit of excitement, but perhaps we can finish the game and then just play an extra half hour for nothing. I'm happy with that. How's that?
very good. But certainly an animated Zebras bench at the moment.
David Smith directing traffic there with his hands.
Yes. Sklena is...
Tell you what, it's been a good battle with Grimwood. He's such a good defender.
certainly had Sklena's measure today.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Lucas Hill and Hugersloot.
Olympia now
Cole's got that easy.
just taking their time. Cole getting the ball. I tell you something, where there's danger in Hoeksloot, there's Lucas Hills, I can tell you that.
Absolutely.
That's his role, that's his job. Glenor.
Again, the battle between Grunwald and
Glenor's
Sklena.
beaten him. The referee's pulled it up.
I don't know. I thought,
Maybe Sklena might have just grabbed hold of him there, but there's...
well, it's a little bit both ways.
Yeah, but the
Grunwald
thing is,
played it well and fell.
Grunwald played it very, very well, and Grunwald gives as good as he gets, let me tell you that.
No, he's a competitor, and I've been very impressed with him today.
Yes, absolutely. Still best on ground. Still best on ground for sure. And the Zebras on the right there, defended by Van der May. Time ticking away here. We're in the 87th minute. 88th minute. With Olympia 1 goal to the good. But it's cup football, and let us not forget what happened in the night's game. And they were 2-0 down to Devonport and scored a 93rd minute winner.
Absolutely.
Equaliser, I should say, sorry. Equaliser.
Pressure from Sklena.
Turned out
Curie does well. Hoogersloot and Mearns in the middle. Mearns...
Got to find Bellini. No
bit
good.
Too much on it.
Yeah, the ball runs out for a goal kick, but this is all time ticking away. So Olympia will be very, very happy if the ball's not in play and the clock is ticking.
Absolutely.
Well, against the run of play, Glenn, I must say, this has been all Zebras this half, and against the run of play, Olympia have found a way to find a goal.
A little bit of Wadawu magic on the wing and set up Mearns with Sklena pouncing on the rebound.
Two of the biggest clubs in Tasmanian football here battling it out for the Lakoseljac Cup Grand Final against Glenorchy Knights.
Any game between these two clubs is always big. It's 60 years of history, but
So-
to add a semi-final to it, you're in for a massive game.
And then you know what is at stake after the next one, the big FFA Cup draw,
Absolutely.
which is huge for any player, any club, any supporter here in Tasmania. I've got a feel for the Zebras a little bit. They certainly deserve to get something in the first 40 minutes of this game.
Absolutely. They had two
this half,
golden
excuse me.
chances, and I think that they'll be kicking themselves for not putting at least one of them away.
Dwayne Walsh hit the post, and Lucas Hills and Van der May cleared off the line for Olympia. And another day that could have been 3-0 to Zebras.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Maybe it was the gravity of the day, maybe a little bit too much for them, the rush of blood. But certainly on any other day, it certainly could be 3-0 or 3-1.
Will we see drama here in the last minute of the game, ladies and gentlemen? Will we see drama
bundled over just outside the 18-yard box. Could this be
This is it. Now, where's Chris Downs?
Could
One
this
has
be
to
it?
ask, where's Chris Downs? Watch for the quick free
the
kick.
replay.
Van der May
Hoogersloot
standing
puts
on the
himself
ball
in,
there.
and it's definitely he's probably dropped a bit, but hey, it's a free kick anyway.
Olympia have struggled to defend these. I remember the first game.
The goalkeeper's pushed on now.
South Hobart scored a goal from this exact spot with Chris Downs. Sorry, what was his name? That other chap?
Sorry, the
Kobe Kemp, I think.
Kobe Kemp, was it?
Yes,
Yeah, Kobe Kemp.
Correct.
Chris Downs should be on this one though. Chris Downs scored on
I think
Anzac
Sanders
Day.
will take
Or
this.
Grunwald or Sanders. No, Sanders. Oh no, Grunwald is going to.
Well defended by the wall. The ball's
It's spilling
bobbling
up.
around
It's
the box.
Teddy
Olympia
Kadisha.
wanting out.
It's a waif by Wadawu.
Waterwoo clears it over his head to give Olympia a breather.
Shoot!
Now,
Here we go.
everyone's back. There's
As
no
the goalkeeper races
and
back.
Sklena is there.
Have a deep.
Willie is not looking. Oh, what is he doing? He's found Undy. Undy
there it
taps
is.
it in.
Goal.
That's the end of the
It's all
game,
over.
ladies and gentlemen.
That's
Olympia 2, the Zebras 0.
Yes. Always the risk when you push the goalkeeper on. And
Very unfortunate for the Zebras. They pushed 11 men into the box for the free kick.
Andy.
And that was Undy, yes. Undy knocked it into the right-hand corner, and I would say that's game over. with only injury time left. We're in the 92nd minute of the game.
Let's have a look at the replay here. Sklener did very well, picked out Hugh Undy, had acres of space, no pressure. Everyone was pushed on, trying to get something from the corner. Free kick.
The only thing I can say to you is that that was fantastic by Zebras to push everyone into the box, knowing that the goal was free. They were pushing for an equaliser, and unfortunately,
Dwayne Walsh,
it went backwards for them with the ball coming free. And I must say, I was impressed with Sklener's composure on the ball.
And there it is, Olympia FC Warriors through to the grand final of the 2017 Lakoseljac Cup versus Glenorchy Knights. Will be happening on the Queen's birthday weekend, and it should be a fantastic, fantastic match. Kenny Weston very excited.
Well, what a great second half. The first half was a little bit quiet, but I can tell you the Zebras came out firing after obviously a very tactical and inspired half-time speech by David Smith. They managed to get lots of corners and had 2 cleared off the line and 1 off the crossbar. And of course, then on an absolute transition break through Waterloo, Mearns and Sklener, the Olympia scored the first goal, and that put a lot of pressure under Zebras to try and catch up within 5 or 6 minutes of play left. And they pushed everyone forward on a free kick just outside the box, with the free kick being taken. Even the goalkeeper came down with 11 into the end, into the box, and the ball spilt free and was put forward through. And Sklener found acres of space out on the left-hand side, and he was very, very composed. One would have thought that he would have taken a shot with no goalkeeper and the goalkeeper tearing back to try and defend his goal, but Sklener, no, he thought better of it, saw Undy all by himself free, and Undy put it down in the right-hand corner, and that was 2-0 and pretty much the end of the game. A very dejected Zebras walking off the pitch now, and who can blame them? They left everything on the field, and a credit to that club for the way they played.
Wadalru cutting in here on the replay. There's the shot from Mearns, spills out. Sklener pounces as he does. His trademark. That's 1-0 still with 8 minutes to go. Zebras were pushing everything forward to try and get something, and left a little bit spare at the back for the second goal, where Sklener picked out Hugh Undy, who calmly slotted into the corner of the goals. Gentlemen, I want to thank you both very much. George Mamarcus, president, very happy president of Olympia FC Warriors, Mark Wiggins, and this is Glenn McNeil signing off.
Just a moment, Glenn, before you sign, I just want to say thank you to you and Mark for allowing me here, and Andrew. I really enjoyed this, so
well,
I hope you did.
Oh, there you go, good. Andrew. Maybe there's a job opportunity for Mr. Mamarcus in the future.
I don't have a job. I mean, actually, I'm looking for work, yes.
Well, there you go. Well, there may be an opportunity for you, George. Beautifully done. All right, gentlemen, thanks very much. Great game, and we'll see you soon.
Time to sing the song.
Got a very excited Olympia president sitting next to us.
That was Willie. He's not looking. Oh, what is he doing? He's found Undy. Undy taps it in. That's the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Olympia 2, Zebras 0.
Yes. Always the risk when you push the goalkeeper on. And
very unfortunate for the Zebras. They pushed 11 men into the box.